Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Mic'd Up. I am Tucker,
And I'm Landon.
and this is our very, very first episode of this podcast. We are very
Yeah.
nervous, so if we start laughing or something, just
Yeah,
let that
but
fly.
very excited as well to
Yes, very,
share
very
everything.
excited. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can see us. Hello. If you're
And
listening
then,
on Spotify, Apple, whatever, you cannot see us. So sorry for you, but that's okay.
yeah, just
You will
watch it on
still
YouTube if you want to see us.
Right. And you'll still, but if you're listening in the car, in your earbuds, whatever, you'll still hear all the juiciness we have for you today. So today we'll be talking about a bunch of things. First of all, introducing, like we just did, but just more of introductions. Landon has a bunch of stories. I have some stories, and we have some news and music and anything to talk about. Basically, in this
Yeah.
podcast, we will talk about main stories of the news. Music stories, movie stories, sports stories, literally just anything we find we'll just start
And
talking
anything,
about.
yeah, just random stuff.
What would you like to start us off with today on our podcast?
Okay, I had a funny story that I thought I'd share.
Hmm.
So my room is a mess right now and it's usually clean, but my I came upstairs and to look in my closet for something, and I opened the door, and the entire thing has fallen to the ground.
The
Like,
closet door?
no, it's inside the shelving fell. So all of my clothes are sitting in the closet on the ground. I'm sure some of the hangers are broken. And so I can't even get in there because it's all broken. And this is not the first time it's happened. It happens all the time. Like like the shelving is just not sturdy enough to
Yeah.
hold all my clothes and everything. And I have
Hmm.
stuff stacked on top as well. But it's so annoying. And so my
Yeah.
room is just filled with all this stuff I had to pull out. It's so annoying.
Oh my God. Because I thought when you said that, I thought you like the whole, when you said the whole thing falling to the ground, I thought you meant your closet door.
Oh. No, I'm surprised that hadn't happened yet either. I mean, if everything else is falling, then
Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. I thought you meant your closet door fell on the
yeah.
ground. That's
So
why I
it's very
started
hard to
laughing.
pick out an outfit when I can't get in there. I'm like
Right.
having to parkour my way.
What's funny, like my closet, I don't understand why it does it, but like my closet door will not latch into like, like when you close the door, it like latches into that hole. It
Yeah.
won't latch. It's just like you push it and it sounds like it latches, but you can still just pull it back open. But like
Oh,
right now it's not doing it. But like in the middle of the night, I'll be sleeping and I hear it like open.
ugh, I don't like that. That's weird.
It'll be dark in my room. So it'll just open up and I no, I don't like it. And because there's like four metal like bars at the top of the closet door that are for
Yeah.
hanging a shoe rack on the back of the door. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's what causes it. But either way, that door still doesn't shut either way. Like it
Yeah,
still
I can
opens up.
definitely see that. My
Yeah,
sister's
and
her bedroom door doesn't stay shut. Well, it's like it's like swelled up bad, so like hard to shut.
yeah.
And then you crack it, and it just starts to open up. So,
Yeah, that's
um,
how it was at my old house. Like one of the bedroom doors, like you would close it. Like if it was closed all the way, it wouldn't do it. But if you just kind of
yeah,
like push closed it, it would swing back open. But that
yeah.
house
I don't
was
know why it does it.
tilted. Like I don't know why. The house was at an angle. You just
Yeah, I remember
couldn't
you
feel
saying
it.
something about that a while back.
Yeah. Because at the front door, because if the house was sitting back, the front door and that bedroom door would do it.
Mm,
But like
yeah.
all the other doors, like the doors would swing to the direction it would open. It wouldn't swing to the direction it would close. It'd swing to the direction
Mm,
of it being open. No other door did. It was just them two doors, really,
yeah. Well,
which
at least
was
all of them
weird.
can do it.
Yeah, yeah. So how has back to school, because that started back, it's been like what, a month of back to school. So how has
Yeah.
the first month?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
We haven't done too much. It's been kind of light this first month for us.
Yeah.
But one of my teachers, She is literally, she doesn't like high schoolers, number one. She made that very known on the first day of school. She told all of us, she's like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like high school. She said, I dropped out of high school. She says, I'm used to like first and second grade and like fourth and stuff like that. And so we're like, oh, well, not nice to meet you. And she's just like, I don't like
Right,
y'all.
right.
Yeah. So she's always making weird little comments about not liking high school. So
Yeah,
that
that's
gets
so
kind of annoying.
weird. I
Yeah.
would have been the same way. I would be like, oh, that's lovely. That's a great influence on us being in high
Yeah.
school. Like, hello.
Exactly.
Social circle is kind of crazy, but like it's also exciting for me this year because I'm like a junior and like I
Yeah,
literally
it's
have one more
crazy.
year. I have one more year and I'm like
Ugh,
done with legal school.
I don't.
Um,
That's so weird.
yeah, I'll just be done with legal school. And
Mhm.
but yeah, I don't know. And it's already a month in.
Mm.
It already
It's
is.
going by really fast, to be honest.
Yeah, really. Yeah, the school already. And it's already been a month and I've already had two tests and everything. Like they're already just piling down
Yeah.
on everybody. Um, but like it's funny because like my little cousins, they're in sixth
Hmm.
grade. But the way it is at those schools is like it's the sixth grade is now at an elementary school. So
Yeah.
they're really upset that they're still in elementary school.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they did it really weird
I mean,
how they did it.
by the state laws, they're in middle school, but like they're still in a childish environment because they
Right.
can't come to the other building and know what it's like
Right.
to be in middle
Honestly, I
school.
kind of agree because sixth grade and eighth graders, way different.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Completely different.
Oh yeah. I
Because
remember being in sixth grade and being a little baby, and I remember going in eighth grade and being mature.
Mhm. Yeah. Even at our
I,
church, I'm in ninth grade, and we do like these little small groups, whatever they call it.
mhm.
And I would be in the middle school when I was in eighth grade, and like some of them, they were like crazy, and I was like, whoa, because they would get off subject sometimes, and we'd get back on subject.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. They
Yeah, I
kind of
remember
moved up the whole
being
school.
Yeah, I remember being in middle school. And to be honest, middle school for me, ooh, it was just like, I don't know, it was just like everybody would be like, "Hey, Tucker, how are you?" I'd be like, "Look, I'm in middle school. I'm just trying to ride along. Just leave me alone."
Yeah.
And but in high school, I really love high school because it's not, I shouldn't say easier, but it's like it's just you can be like free. Like, I don't know. Like
Hmm.
especially like I don't know, you can be free and the people like that you'll be friends with, you can be friends with forever.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's just a great school of the
Yeah.
year. So there's a main topic that has been on my mind. I know it's been on your mind,
Yes.
and it's I just think it's crazy about the whole thing with Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. And for the people watching, listening, this is not a corporate thing. This was a Chick-fil-A at a location, a certain location. I'm just not gonna mention where it is and places because of, safety and security. But there's a certain Chick-fil-A location, individual location. Um,
That when it first opened, it was the best because,
it
you
was
know,
the best.
nobody really knew about it very
Um,
much. It's very quiet
yes,
and really
because
nice.
in the certain city it's in, there are two Chick-fil-A's that the two are 5 minutes apart from each other. But at the time, there was this one Chick-fil-A. Yeah, it was great because it was our Chick-fil-A in the city that we lived in, but like it was just nonstop
So
packed.
busy.
And I mean, literally, it was at this point you can safely say it was a daycare because there you'd walk in and there'd be kids everywhere making a mess and there'd be no adult with them.
Yeah.
If
Especially
there
at like
was,
11 o'clock. All the moms are on a little date together with their kids.
yeah, oh yeah. Or it'd be like one big group of kids and one old woman, and she doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like
Not really paying
she's
attention.
trying to get them to go to the playground or get them off
Yeah.
the playground, or she's just sitting
Or
playing Candy
dropping
Crush
their
on her
ice
phone.
cream on the ground. Yeah.
Yes, I remember being in that one, and a little girl was with her old grandma, and this girl was
It's
like
always the grandma.
three, 3 years old. And we were in there, and this little girl had dropped her ice cream cone on the ground, and it was just sitting on the ground upside down. But the lady didn't know she did it. But
Oh, I
the little
remember to
girl,
hear about this.
yeah, the little girl was like, "Can I get another ice cream?" And I think she said that she dropped it, but like the grandma just did not like know what that meant. So she went and got her another ice cream, but that they never cleaned that one up. So
That poor
the
grandma.
Yeah, but in conclusion, y'all, the second Chick-fil-A got opened up, and thank God it
Yes.
did, because this city in particular, this city planned for a big shopping center to open up for years and years and years and years. It was supposed to be a mall, it was supposed to be a Target, it was supposed to be whatever. Well, then it ended up
It
finally
never happened.
opening. Yeah. So the when it finally opened, well, it's been open for like what, maybe 4 years,
Yeah, maybe
maybe.
three, 4.
Um, it's been in their plans for like 10 years almost to me. But it
It
finally
was just
started getting
open field.
places.
Yeah.
I remember it being open field for years.
Mhm.
But
So then,
then I finally rode by and it said how shopping centers
oh
have the
yeah,
sign outside. I remember seeing it. I
hmm
was so excited
like
because then they
coming
added,
soon.
yep. I remember them building buildings, and I would like when I was younger, I would guess like I think that's going to be this restaurant. I think this is going to be this.
Yeah.
Um, I actually
Well,
thought the Publix was going to be a theater
over here, really?
because the outside.
Yeah, it did look like that.
Yeah.
Well, we're expecting to get some new restaurants and stuff. Like we're kind of excited
Hmm.
to get some new
Yeah.
things. And then they give us like 4 Zaxby's, another Chick-fil-A, another McDonald's. Oh,
Oh
let's just
yeah.
throw in another Amici's in there, and
Yeah.
we're like, what?
Yeah.
Get some new
Don't
stuff.
even get me started on McDonald's. We have about 7 to 17 McDonald's. Okay.
Oh, and a
Um,
million Waffle Houses.
oh yeah, nonstop Waffle House.
Yeah.
Um,
Everywhere you look, you'll never
mhm,
be looking for one because it's always
yes.
there.
Yeah. But that second Chick-fil-A got built, and like when I first went in there, it was so calm, it was so peaceful. There was nobody in there. They were fast, they knew what they were doing, they were efficient. It was just a great Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So
Until
everybody just started
recently.
going there for years, and it was big until.
Well, the other Chick-fil-A has started to go downhill a little bit.
Oh
Just
yeah,
like they're so busy that they just struggle sometimes.
they
So
just
then
give
people
up.
started coming to the new one, and that's been a problem ever since what happened.
Yeah.
And
So,
so
and I'll share my opinion on it in a minute, but like, well,
I think we should share what happened. I think
yeah.
it's time.
So I have the Facebook or the post pulled up. I have the post pulled up. Um,
Yeah. Oh,
and
and fun fact,
just
the family that this happened to, my parents know them. Like my
mhm.
mom, I think went to high school with her.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me
And
this.
yeah, and so she was like, we run into them at that Chick-fil-A all the time. We
Hmm.
see them there, like every time we
Yeah.
were there. And they're like, oh, hey, we should get together sometime. And, but then now this happened.
Hmm. So this is the post that I pulled and put together. Um, and since this is the first episode and everybody's new to this, in here we will never name anyone's name that either one we personally know, two, they're not a celebrity or famous or whatever, and we will not name cities that we personally live near or anything like
Hmm.
that, just for security reasons. Now, if there's news that happened out in like Philadelphia or LA, we'll talk about that all day long. But
We'll
I'm
talk
just
about
saying in
that all
general.
day.
Yeah. Like we'll mention people like artist names or whatever, but just not any personal names.
Yeah.
So this is a Chick-fil-A incident that happened in this particular location in this
Yeah.
particular
Luckily,
place.
no one was hurt and nothing actually happened.
Like, yes,
But
luckily I did know that. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was nothing like that. It's just still scary to think about.
it
So
still
this is,
shouldn't happen.
yes, this is what this person posted. They say, safety alert. Guys, this is not a joke. We just left Chick-fil-A and went straight to the police department. We just had a scary situation. There was an older lady who looked like an innocent grandmother. We noticed she kept staring at our kids and getting on her phone, then staring at our kids and getting on her phone over and over again. The mother prayed the blood of Jesus over our family, and it seemed to unsettle the lady. I told the kids as we walked to the car to stay close to the mom and I mean tight. Sure enough, a white Tacoma came flying in the parking lot. You couldn't even see through the windshield or any windows. It was tinted that much, and there was a black out cover on the license plate, perfect for not being seen. Folks, there was no doubt they were coming to grab our kids. When he saw me and how close our family was, he veered in the drive-through and sped through the drive-through and took off. This is not a coincidence, and I don't say this for attention on us, but to make you aware. The threat is real and local.
Yeah.
So,
So that was scary because
reading over
we
it,
go to that Chick-fil-A all the time
yeah,
because I love Chick-fil-A.
and yeah, and I was at home and my family read this to me, and at first when they said it, I was like, I don't like, I'm not saying this to like call them out on that, but you just can't believe posts on Facebook. But until there was more
Yeah.
evidence into what had happened, then I did believe the full thing. It's
Yeah, I
just,
was late at night and I was sitting downstairs with my mom and then she's like, I gotta tell you what happened. I was like,
yeah.
oh. So we are definitely not going to that Chick-fil-A anymore. We have decided to go to the old one.
Yeah. Um, Surprisingly, Monday, me and all my cousins actually went into that Chick-fil-A and had ice cream. Um, Nothing
Did
seemed
anything happen to
fishy.
you?
No, I didn't see nothing weird. And here's my opinion on this whole post, on this whole post. Sorry, y'all. This whole post. I do believe the guy 100%. I do. I do. I wouldn't blame him for going to the police department and everything because I would be scared myself. Because at first, like when I was reading it, I was like, maybe he's just over exaggerating. But I put myself in my mind in that situation. If I saw somebody staring at me in my head, I was like, what would you have done first? I would have
Right.
told my family to stay
And the
close.
people who you would think would be so innocent, like this old woman, you think she'd be so innocent because you think, oh, she's a sweet little grandma.
Hmm.
Clearly not.
Clear and yeah, clearly, and also like something that I thought about because I was just thinking like, how it was almost like they were targeted because it was almost like this was like planned or like that
Well, they were
lady.
definitely planning to do something if they saw a
Yes,
family.
yeah, I was about to say, or they were just planned to kidnap some kids or some family, whatever is what they had planned. I'm guessing whoever was in that white Tacoma and that lady were like in the same deal or whatever,
Yeah,
obviously.
because she kept texting a bunch and
Yeah.
staring at them.
Hmm.
That was
Which,
crazy.
yes. And no, um, and the person did send an update and just said the police have been working on it together and they're still looking into it. But I still don't think nothing's been rolled out yet by police
Mhm.
anywhere. But I mean, it is kind of hard to find out who was
Yeah,
in that
especially.
Tacoma. It wouldn't be hard to find out the lady because there's surveillance footage in the Chick-fil-A.
Mhm.
Um, but for the Tacoma, that's going to be extremely difficult because tinted windows, tinted license plate, couldn't see anybody
Yeah.
in there. Um, and also something got me though. How could he veer and fly through the drive-through unless he went through the mobile line in Chick-fil-A? It's just so weird that was able to fly through the drive-through when every Chick-fil-A drive-through is always full of people.
Yeah.
Always full of people.
Yeah. Also, how do you even fly through that parking lot? It is tiny. Like,
Exactly.
so small.
Unless he hits somebody's car, because you are not flying through that
Yeah.
parking lot. And that's what's funny about that one Chick-fil-A. Like there'd be hundreds of people parked, but you go inside, there's not a soul.
Oh, I know. Well,
It's so
lately
weird.
we've been running into so many people. It's
Hmm.
been quite annoying.
Yeah, at that one Chick-fil-A.
My mom is she's pretty introverted sometimes. Like when she's eating, she doesn't want to be bothered.
Uh-huh.
So she was like, she kept saying, she's like, I don't like how many people are here. I just want to sit and relax and eat my
Yeah.
food. It was
Hmm.
funny.
Yeah. Now there are some employees in there, and again, I'm not naming what gender or whatever. There are some employees in that one that just talk your head off,
Well, they're
don't
a
leave
little
you
bit
alone.
too, not too nice, but just too attentive or,
Hmm. Right. Yeah, they are.
they care so much.
Yeah. If they see you with food,
Here they come.
yeah.
They come walking over wanting to talk to you.
Well, it's funny, if they don't see you with food, I've
They
seen
won't
them do
talk.
it. They'll walk over there, and if they'll look at your table and whip their head back real fast and go back to the back.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen them do that.
It's almost
Um,
like they're wanting to have more of like almost like a restaurant, but like not.
yeah,
Like you have like a
they,
person running the floor, like a host or something,
I think they
hostess.
want to be, even though they are a fast food restaurant, I have never like considered them in my head that because you look at fast food, there's always a flaw and some type of weird nastiness with a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
But like Chick-fil-A, I don't know, they're different. They're like a very nice, fancy fast food
I
restaurant.
mean, yeah, their motto is my pleasure. So
Yes.
it better be
Just
a
like
pleasure getting in there.
just like have you seen that one TikTok video where um these people, I don't know where it was, these people pull out of the Chick-fil-A drive-through and the employee forgot to say my pleasure, so he chased them down the road to say my pleasure.
Ooh, that's funny.
If I was him, I would just be like, look, I'm
I
sorry, we're
had
not.
one employee one time say you're welcome to me, and I was like,
Oh,
excuse me? Like, what did you just say?
you just violated the
That's
code.
illegal. Yeah.
You just violated Chick-fil-A's like
Yeah.
Bible. You just
I looked at my mom. I said, did he say you're welcome? It was funny.
yeah, it must have been a newbie or somebody that didn't care about their job.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I thought that was so that story though, I don't know, crazy.
Hmm.
It's actually happening around here, which I do hear a lot of stuff happening around here a lot, but like something like that
Yeah, a little bit.
with it being
Well,
extremely close, I don't
hmm
know. I don't know. Yeah. Um,
that was crazy.
hmm
Well,
um,
I gotta ask you a question.
okay.
I'm kind of changing the topic here.
Okay.
So, how do you feel? I think we've already talked about this a little bit, but I want to talk that on here.
Hmm.
How do you feel about the whole Travis Kelce Taylor Swift engaged?
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so um the whole thing I see with the Taylor and Travis thing, to be honest with you, they are 100% right and perfect for each other
Oh,
because
I think so too.
now I don't know you can't guess somebody's relationship from the outside, but
Hmm.
what I can see is there has not been a flaw with them.
No,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, there has not been a flaw, and they like when he like proposed because I was in school when
Mhm.
like one of my teachers is a big Swiftie, and she was like, "Yeah, she's engaged." And I looked it up. I was like, "No, she's not." I looked it up. I looked it up, and it was there. And I viewed the Facebook post.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and I saw like she had a ring and everything. But that whole week when she got engaged was full of Taylor Swift. Like she
Yes,
announced her
because he's
next
on that
album.
podcast. That
Yeah,
I'm so excited for that album.
yes, The
I think
Life
it'll
of a
be good.
Showgirl. Um, I'm so excited for
I
that
think it's gonna be
album.
really good.
Um, but yeah, I don't know that whole week, and then she announced different variants of the album covers and the vinyls and all that.
Mhm.
I would have ordered one, but I had a job at this one ice cream shop, and we gotta mention I need to talk about
Oh
that topic
gosh,
too.
we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might need a whole episode.
That yeah,
There's so
that
much
probably I'll
happened there.
just yeah. Well, you know what? We'll do that. I'll
We
just
can hint
summarize
at
it
it.
for you guys. I'll just
Yeah.
summarize it for you guys, and like maybe the next episode or the next one
Go into
soon,
depth.
we'll go into depth about that. But basically, I worked at this one ice cream shop, and they again, I don't name places on here because this one place is a smaller business, so it'd be easier to find like what's going on. But this ice cream shop, they had an in-store hiring event, which means you literally go in, you talk to them. But it's literally you go in, it's like you go in, apply, have the interview that day, you can get hired that day.
Yeah.
Which basically means you're looking for employees, which means you're low on staff. So
Yeah. Well,
so
I don't know how they were because
I
they
know,
hired 30 of you.
I
This
know.
tiny ice cream place.
hmm and the ice cream, like, I'm not even kidding y'all. Like, where the ice cream shop is, it's in the downtown center of a city, and it's literally
Yeah.
straight up, not
It's on
even
the square. It's itty bitty.
like it is.
It's the little corner shop.
Yes, it's just on a corner shop. And when I say the ice cream, like the lobby is only the size of my room and my brother's room, it is because
If
it's
that,
it's
really.
it is. I know if that. I worked there, and I mean, they have good pay. I love the job, like what I did, but they had bad management.
Do you think it'd be like so like fun to work at this cute little ice cream shop? But no.
Yeah. Um, like it's just so weird that like like from the outside it looks perfect. To the customer, that's the point. It's supposed to look perfect. But on the inside it is dark. Like one of
It
my
is.
friends that worked there got fired for wearing a watch. Not on
Yeah.
it,
And
wearing
they
a
have
watch.
and they have a phone jail. You can't have your phone out. You have to lock it underneath the counter in a box,
Yes,
which
you have
is
to put
so
your phone
stupid.
when you clock in and wash your hands, you have to put your phone in a Tupperware container under the register in the cabinet.
Yeah.
But the issue, people were taking their phones back out. So what they did is got a whole lockbox. You
Yeah.
put your phone in it and they would lock it up. That's fine. Just wait till an emergency comes around.
Exactly.
They
To
expected the
use the
parents
landline.
to, yeah, to use the landline phone, which that's not happening. I almost got like cussed out almost literally for having for pulling my phone out and replying to my grandfather for 5 minutes of my shift.
Yeah.
If that, 5 seconds, if that.
That's stupid.
Yeah. And I I told them I was headed to work. I had to go in at 6. I left the house at 5:25 because it's not far from where I live and work at all. It's just I like to get there early enough so I'm on time.
Hmm.
I was driving down through there. They text me. I was literally almost about to pull in. Hey, you're pushed back to 7 tonight. So
Yeah.
I walked right in and said, look, I'm done. I'm done. I'm wasting my gas to come to your shop, and I'm not getting paid enough for that.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then
Uh,
they wouldn't tell him he was cut till he got there or driving there. That's so stupid.
yeah, I would literally get ready for work here at home, and I'd be in the kitchen about to leave, and they'd say, you are cut tonight, is what they would
Yeah.
text me. Um, Or it would be like I would get there for 10 minutes and they'd say, we don't need you tonight. It was based on how many
Not good
customers have. But there's more stories and secrets into that. If you just, again, we're going to advertise this, follow our podcast and you'll get notifications when the next episode comes out.
Yeah. You would hear more about it
So if you want to
because
hear
a
about
lot
that
happened.
if you want to hear about that ice cream drama, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Spotify, follow it. If you're on Apple Podcasts, add it to your library. Come on, guys, get with the time. We are in 2025. You should know where the follow, subscribe, or add to library button is. Press that right
Yeah.
now.
You have to
And
press it.
if you're on YouTube, like it too. Um,
Oh yeah, we need that.
yeah. Um, Also for my YouTubers, if you're there's two options for YouTube. You can watch this or you can stream it. as the podcast. But we are currently in the process of getting the podcast audio into YouTube. They have to verify that I'm a real person. So that will take some time. But the video is there for you. And it's
Mm-hmm.
on Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon Music.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I know.
Um, but we're not done. I'm just saying in general, like we're just advertising our stuff,
Mhm.
um, everything like that. So yeah, but that's how every episode will work. We'll kind of
Yep.
just, yep, it'll just be, whatever like that.
Okay. I gotta share something.
Okay.
So it's really funny. It's about my grandmother.
Hmm.
She gets very worried about certain things, and we were having like a little cousin night where we were all hanging out as cousins,
Yeah.
and they came over and my cousins have like a big private property. It's like huge, and
Yeah.
so we're gonna play hide and seek. Well, when uh they got there, of course, my grandparents they saw and heard like a cracking noise when they're driving through the driveway,
Hmm.
and of course they watched a tree branch fall, and of course it had to be them who saw it, the one
Uh-huh.
who like worries about everything. Which is
Hmm.
it's not a bad thing, but you know.
Yeah.
So then she forgets to tell everybody that that happened. And so later, all the cousins are playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
And we're out there in that big property, like hiding and running. It's
Hmm.
huge. It's private property. So it shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, Mimi, when it's time for her to leave, she's like freaking out. She's like, oh, they're in that field and blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh. And what if that tree falls again? And she's like, "Where's Landon? Where is Landon?" And my mom's like, "Well, I don't know.
Hmm.
He's hiding." You don't know where he's hiding? And she's like, "Well, no." And so when we play hide and seek, we don't play with a base. We play the
Yeah.
first one found is it next. So then they
Hmm.
would go and count, which is a
Yeah.
fun way to play it because it lasts longer.
Right.
And so I go spend the night at Mimi's house. And then she asked me, she said, "I gotta ask y'all something. When all the cousins play hide and seek, do y'all not play with a base?" I said, I said, no, we just play first one tagged is it. Oh, oh my God. You don't play with a base? No. How do you play without a base? And I was like, well, just first one tagged is it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we would go and hide again. She's like, well, that just takes so much longer. I was like, yeah, well, that's the point. It's supposed to take longer and stuff. She's like, I don't like that. I don't like y'all being all the way in that field and out in the woods and everything. I don't like that. She said, well, when we had a base when we were kids, it drew us in closer. So we attacked the base. I was like, oh, yeah. Well, we don't play it that way. I just don't understand how you don't play without a base. She went on and on for like 10 minutes. And then finally she kind of dropped it. Laid down. I was like, okay,
Hmm.
we're good.
Yeah.
So go to sleep and everything's good. She's fine. And then I wake up the next morning. Come downstairs, we're eating breakfast. She goes, good morning. So about the base. And she just woke me up with the base. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're back on the base again?
So wait, like when you woke up, literally you went downstairs and she said good
Yeah.
morning, and like literally you're not even kidding. She literally said, "So about
Yeah.
the base."
We may have said a couple other things to each other. And then a couple minutes later, she's like, I was thinking about the base. And I'm like, I love you, but do we have to talk about it again? Like, I thought it was over. She's like, I just really don't understand. And she's like, um, when we were kids, it was just having the base was just the best. And then she looked at my grandfather and she said, well, she said, getting on that base was just, this is exactly what she did. And she rolled her eyes. She went, it was just the best feeling. She rolls her eyes and she does that all the time. She's like, the best feeling. It's the most, it's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there holding in my laughter, like it was so funny. Just getting on the best was just the best. She took this so far that she Googled the rules to hide and seek.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Google's her best friend. And so she's gonna Google it. And
No.
she said, right here, Dave. And I said, hold on. So I Googled what are different ways to hide and seek because there's a million ways. It's been around for years. It's
Hmm.
gonna be different ways to play it. And I said,
Right.
right here, Mimi, right here. First one tag is it. She's like, oh, well, I always played it with the base, and I think that's better. I was like, okay, Mimi.
Do you think next time like y'all are gonna try her way of the base?
No, probably
No.
not. I might
Oh
suggest
my
it. Like,
God.
so my Mimi says we should play with a base. They're gonna be like, what? All the cousins, a base?
Yeah. And like at my Nana and Papa's house, like my Papa will cuss us out and have us by our throats if we play hide and seek in his house. Outside is fine, but like, outside his house, there's nowhere really to hide because it's kind of open.
Yeah,
And you've been there, so you kind of know like what it's kind of
true.
open. There's nowhere to go. And even like in his backyard, nobody plays back there really, so it's kind of scary if there's like snakes
Yeah,
or nothing like that back
definitely.
there. So we don't go back there.
Just play inside. But it's a pretty big house with that big extra room.
Yeah, it is. And you know that extra room on that house, it that was what they built. Like the house
Yeah, they built
came, yeah, the
it
house
to keep
came
the
as just
kitchen closed off.
that one strip.
Mhm.
It was
That's
never,
so cool.
yeah,
Like
it
my
was
mom,
never.
she'd be like, when I went over to Tucker's mom's house when we were kids, she said it was just so fun when they had that big room. She's like, it felt like it was all ours.
It still does because
Yeah.
all of us cousins, like we that's our room.
Oh yeah.
Like it used to be that room in the back, but now it's that
Mhm.
room. We own that room. That's the big theatrical room.
He's got that big TV too.
Yeah, it's yeah, and then like because my papa, it's been there for a while now, but he put a
Does he use that
stereo.
room at all?
He doesn't. My nana does though,
Yeah.
because
Are they like my
she.
grandparents where they watch TV in separate rooms?
Oh my God, no, because um she only going there if she's going to watch Netflix or
Oh
Paramount
yeah.
and all that stuff. But
So the
like,
main
cause she
TV is like
also,
direct.
yeah, she complained like a lot because she's like, I don't want to watch all that football and all that baseball when he's in there hogging the television. And yeah, so then she goes in the big room.
Yeah.
But recently, Saturday, Monday night, we had a cousins night party, and it was me, the the older boy, and the second to youngest girl.
Yeah.
So, um. we were all there and we all watched Cruella. Oh, and my brother was there, but like we all watched, like
Yeah.
we were trying to find a movie. My nana was like, "Oh, y'all, we're gonna find a movie. I'm gonna watch with y'all." And we were like, "Okay." And I was like, yeah, it's kind of hard to find like a movie because like I don't know why
Yes.
I get so weird to find a movie when adults in there because all they're gonna do the whole time is they're either gonna love it or they're just gonna judge it the whole time.
Yeah, very true. When my family tries to watch a movie, we spend an hour trying to find the movie. I think there's only a couple of movies. It's like there's a couple of movies that we watched all the way through. No one pulled out their phone one time.
Mhm.
There's only like maybe two or three movies. So if we didn't pull out our phones, it was a good movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. We turned on Cruella, and the beginning part was a little iffy, but then like during the movie, during the end, like the plot twist, everything happened. You've seen that movie, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
where the Baroness,
Mm-hmm.
is really that. Yeah, all that.
I bet
Then
your
at
name was
the
like, oh my God.
well, she didn't say a word. She sat there and watched the whole movie, which is why it was kind of weird because usually if she doesn't say a word, she's either interested or she's like judging it in her head. But at the end, like the other cousins, they were like, um, yeah, that was good. And I was like, what'd you think about it, Nana? She was like, it was better than I thought it was gonna be.
That's saying something.
Yeah, I know. She liked it though. I mean, it is a good movie,
It is a good movie.
but like when I watch that movie, it makes me look at Cruella as like a non-villain.
Yeah.
She's just very sassy and demanding.
Cruella de Vil is very. She's one of my favorite Disney villains.
Yeah. But now like watching that, like yeah, she's a villain for 101 Dalmatians, but like really, like when you watch that, she's not really
Seeing her
mean.
backstory, what made her kind of
Yeah.
mean.
But like watching that, she's not really a villain. She just, I don't
Yeah,
know, she's just different. She's just different.
different.
Um, she's just very, very demanding.
She is. She wants
Very,
her
very
way.
demanding.
She's gonna get it too.
Oh yeah, she wants her way. She wants her way. Um, so have you listened to how much have you listened to like Sabrina Carpenter?
I'll be honest with you. Like zero.
Zero? Okay. Well, I
Maybe
do
not
remember you
zero.
talking about you
I
you did
know
listen to Short and Sweet.
espresso. Please, please, please. And oh, I saw the thing she did with Dolly Parton.
Oh, the other Please, Please, Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just wondering because like she came out with her new album, Man's Best Friend, and I have a bunch of opinions on that album.
Oh, I'm
And the
sure you
first
do.
part's the cover. You've had to seen the cover.
Cover is everywhere.
Yeah. So I
We
kind
talked
of
about this
was
the other
like,
day
yeah,
and
we
figured
did.
it
I
out.
forgot we did. But I I didn't know like what the cover was like trying to do or like show.
Yeah, I
So
was very interested. I was like, what's
so
that
I
supposed to
looked
be?
at I asked my friend ChatGPT and I said, "Hey, the new album, Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter, what's the cover about?" And he was like, "So, Man's Best Friend refers to as a dog. So
That's what I thought.
she's trying to impersonate a dog, which I felt way better that I know that. But at the same time, knowing Sabrina, she is not that innocent. So I think there's more context into that. Um, the songs, I do like the songs. They are still very
Sabrina
questionable.
Carpenter,
Yes, they're very Sabrina Carpenter. And really to be honest with you, whichever like if I had to choose which one is more not inappropriate, but more Sabrina Carpenter, about her thing, I would probably right now still say
the first,
short
the
and
other one.
sweet. Short and sweet.
Yeah,
Because yeah, the new
it's a
one
pretty
does
bad
have some
album to be
edgy
honest.
stuff. Um, but I mean I like both of them. I mean,
Yeah.
to me they're really good. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, so but we in like 2023 though, like speaking like the Taylor Swift and all that, 2023, I knew who Taylor Swift was. It was just I never was into Taylor Swift. If that makes sense.
Me
Like
too. I used to be a Taylor Swift hater. Fun fact.
oh my God,
I don't know if
really?
you knew that. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Like my
Um,
cousin, she was so much into Taylor Swift. She's like sending me songs to listen to of her. You have to listen to this one. You have to listen to this one. Just listen to it.
mhm.
And I listened to the first 30 seconds and I turned it off because I didn't like it.
Oh my God. See,
Yeah,
I
I
knew
hated
her
it.
ever since I was real little, but
Hmm.
like I never like was like, oh yeah, let's play Taylor Swift. Um,
Yeah,
I can say when Reputation came out though, me and my cousins were obsessed with Look What You Made Me Do.
me too.
Um,
And Shake It Off, of course. Iconic.
yeah, that one too. But after like into like near the end of 2023 is when I was a real big fan of her. Still am,
Me
but
too.
but it was so fun though because I was part of the new album, the release of the Torch Post Department. And that album was a kind of a change for her though.
So I don't really like that album. It's I didn't love it. I heard it and I was like, okay, that one's okay. That one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Then I liked Fortnite okay, and then it kind of got overplayed. Almost
Yeah.
like Cruel Summer, overplayed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Every artist has that one song that's gonna be like played so much.
that you get so sick of it you don't hear it
Yeah.
no more. Like Sabrina Carpenter,
Like shake it
espresso.
off. Yeah.
Yep, that too. And Sabrina's an espresso. Everybody's got one. And like Tate McRae, to me to be overplayed as a greedy,
Yeah.
but yeah, she. Um, yeah, I listen to Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Lana Del Rey, Gracie, Tate McRae. I think I'm missing somebody. I know I'm missing
You
somebody.
know we haven't heard from in a while?
Who?
Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, that's another one too. But yeah, she
She's kind of
she
been
hasn't
silent.
released. She hasn't released anything since 2023.
Yeah.
Um, she's been on tour. Like she finished her tour
Mhm.
back in like mm,
It was a while
May or
ago.
June. Um, but like I don't know why that
Oh, was
tour
it
was so
June?
long.
It was a good tour though.
It
It was
was.
long.
I was happy though when they made a Netflix film because I went and watched it. The whole
They
thing.
did?
Yeah, they made that like they made the Guts World Tour. Like, you know how they
I
did the
did
Eras
not even
tour?
know that.
It's on Netflix. But she
I'll
featured
look at it.
I don't know if you've seen the video where she featured Chappell Roan on the stage with her and they sung Hot to Go. That's when they filmed it, was that day. So Chappell Roan's
Oh,
in it
okay.
with her. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
Um I do like Chappell Roan though. That's another person.
She's good.
She's good. She is a little weird. Um
She's weird.
she's weird. She is very weird. Um she's very unique. She has her own style. But she is really good though.
Yeah.
Um
She's like the new Lady Gaga.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Speaking of Lady Gaga, I don't think I've ever told you this story.
Did you meet her or something?
No, no, no. So when we went to Florida back in June, not the July,
Mhm.
the June one when we went to
Yeah.
Tampa, we went to like this, not a bar. It is a bar, but it's like a restaurant with a bar, whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Um, but we were sitting outside and they had someone performing outside.
Mhm.
So she was performing. We walked like when we walked up to the restaurant.
Oh, I heard about this with your dad the other day talking about it.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So we walked up and the first thing she was singing though was Espresso, which was, you know, she didn't really sing that one good. I don't She didn't do that one as well. We thought she was gonna be really horrible just because like the way Espresso sounded she was singing. But we sat down, we of course, our luck, we were literally right beside her stage, so the speaker
Mhm.
was in our ears. Um
Couldn't talk. Yep.
Yeah, but she sung like some old songs, popular songs. So like, she sung like Espresso, then she eventually sung Pink Pony Club and all this other stuff. But like,
Mhm.
apparently, she has released music out into the world, and her name is Zaz, Zazz. And I swear,
Yeah.
she looked just like Lady Gaga.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And on her Facebook, because I follow her Facebook, she actually did like what do you call like a
Impersonation.
yeah, she did like a fake mayhem
Yeah.
Lady Gaga show.
That's cool.
Which I was like, well, I'm glad she notices she looks like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen
I've
that girl
been
on TikTok who looks like Taylor Swift?
Yes,
And
and
she knows
everybody
she does, and everyone always mistakes her for her.
yeah. But then people have also said that like after she found out that she got famous for looking like Taylor Swift, she used that as an advantage
She
to
did.
be Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying like I wouldn't
Hmm.
blame her because like if that was the way to make money, I would probably done something like that too if I looked like
Yeah.
somebody. Um, it's just like yeah, that's what people said. I was gonna say something about TikTok though. Um, I can't remember what I was gonna say about TikTok. I remember the whole TikTok ban thing though,
That was the craziest thing. It
and
was so back and forth.
yes, I know TikTok was like
For like a
the
year,
U.S. is
it was like
like,
it's getting banned, and it's like never mind, no, it's not. And there's like this
and
is
then
actually getting banned.
and then it
Actually,
did
actually.
for 6 hours.
Yeah, it did. It said sorry, this app is now banned in the USA. I was like, hmm. That was when I hated TikTok. And I was like, good.
Yeah,
And
and then
so
like literally 6 hours later, I got back on. It says
like,
TikTok is
hooray, you're
back in
back.
I was
Yeah.
like, what? This is probably not even worth all this court time
Yeah.
and nothing like that. Like you all just wasted a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we have
Um,
like a group chat with some friends that I have, and everyone's like, "Goodbye, TikTok, so sad," and then they're like, "Yay, it's back!"
I would have been like, I don't
This is
care.
so stupid. Yeah, I'm like, this is ridiculous.
But what's funny is like we're saying like, I don't care. But for the people watching and listening, we have TikTok. Go follow
We
Mic'd
do have
Up on
TikTok.
TikTok. Um, just so you know, after like this video and after this podcast is done and everything, you will start seeing like little reels of our best moments from every episode
Yeah,
that will be posted. Or
that
the
is
most
fun.
funniest moments. Especially the story that Landon told about the hide and seek thing, that will be a
Mhm.
reel. That will be a segment reel.
Yeah,
Um, but speaking of that, we have YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Um, there's
is
more.
that
I
it?
forgot. There's more. I think there's
Do you have
more.
Facebook?
No, not yet.
Okay,
I think we have Twitter. I think we do have Twitter. I think I put Twitter in there.
I think Twitter is on there.
I
But
think
that's
it's
it.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and yeah.
And then you can listen. Did we already say where you can listen? Or no?
Yes, yeah. You can listen on like Spotify, Apple
Yeah,
Podcasts, anywhere really you get podcasts. If it's not shown up there yet, so sorry. Just be patient because like,
we're
this is
working
the
on it.
first. Yeah, yeah. I literally, okay, let me tell you this story. I almost had a stroke last night fighting with Spotify all night. I was up all night until 1 o'clock fighting with Spotify about this podcast because I set it up in the system. And the way podcasts work is there's a certain
Don't they
link
have to
that you
accept it?
copy. No, because like they do with music though, because it's more of like a, what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, I
weird. They
know.
didn't have to accept, but like Spotify gave me a link to share with other podcast systems to distribute it out. For some reason, the system that our podcast is linked in does not automatically send our stuff everywhere.
Huh.
I have to go do it manually. So
Oh yeah, that
last
was.
night, last night I was like, "Oh, you know what? Okay, let me." It wouldn't let me do that though until there was an episode. So I don't think
Oh,
you knew this yet. What I did last night is recorded a trailer, an intro, literally 30 seconds of me saying our first episode is coming soon.
okay.
Just to unlock that, like literally.
Mhm.
So after that did, I took the
Oh, is that why
link.
you tried to? Is that why you tried to film last night with me?
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
because um but then I took like it gave me the link to share to other podcast companies. I took the link, put it into Apple Podcasts, and it was like, this feed is wrong or not available or something. So I was like, okay. So I went and copied it again. But then Spotify was like, oh, yeah, you can't use this feed until you redirect it with our other system to our other system to this system and then to this system. So you know what? I'm not even dealing with this. So I chatted with somebody and she was like, the girl was like, yes, Spotify is currently aware of the issue. We are fixing it now. Please give us time. I was like, okay, that's fine. Did it this morning, still did the same thing. Chatted with somebody again. It's still, I don't know if it's fixed now, but this morning it still wasn't fixed. And the lady said it would be done by tomorrow morning or in a few hours. So,
Wow.
but obviously it's on Apple Podcasts now. So I got the dude to override the system and give me the link itself. Not because I held him against his will. So there's that. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was that whole story. So I was up till almost 2 o'clock fighting with Spotify. And Spotify probably hates me and I hate them. No, I'm just
Yeah,
like, I
I'm
don't
just
hate
an Apple
Spotify.
Music user. I'm a Spotify user.
Yeah, and you know what? This is a great topic to speak about because
It is.
this is an ongoing battle between Spotify and Apple Music users. And like, no, me and Lena have talked about this before. There are things like that I wish Apple Music had that Spotify has, and I wish there are things that Spotify had that Apple Music has. Secretly, right now, I did not tell you this till now, though. Secretly, since I don't have a job right now, I'm not paying for my own Apple Music. So my dad pays for
Okay.
Spotify. So I'm using Spotify currently, right
Okay.
now, until
Mhm.
I get a job, whatever. Because I'm like, you know what? Why am I wasting this much money? And I'm not even have a job yet. Um, After using Spotify for a while, I've come to the conclusion that it's really not that bad.
No, it's really not that terrible.
It's not the biggest flaw though is the audio quality. It's
Yeah, I'm sure you
very
do know the difference.
yeah. And I'm not saying this to
Muffled,
be
I
like
guess.
whatever. Do what?
Like muffled.
It's more like because like I would have never noticed the difference if I never had done Apple Music.
Uh-huh.
But literally, it's almost like with Apple Music, you're like in the concert. Like it's real like state like it's real spatial.
Yeah.
Spotify, it's literally like playing a Bluetooth, like you get a Bluetooth speaker, like just put it against your ear. That's literally what
Mhm.
it's doing. Like,
Yeah, it is.
now with another thing with Spotify though is their lyrics. Like it just does it line by line, but Apple Music does theirs like
Word
line
by
by line,
word.
but word by word.
That's
Which
nice.
I like that too. And it's not just like it lights the word, it like scrolls through the word, which is really
Hmm.
nice.
Oh, I
But
see what
ag-
you mean.
but again, sometimes I wish the Apple Music offered you the artist merchandise on there, and all
Hmm.
that stuff. But sometimes I do believe Spotify kind of has too much on their app.
They do have a lot.
Yes, and
Like
so,
a lot.
it is nice. I feel like it kind of slows down the app.
It is very slow.
Like, um,
I
but
wish I had
after
a better
using
way to
it,
organize your albums, that you have saved.
yeah, yeah, and then
Like
yeah, I
Apple
get what
Music
you're
is
saying.
so like organized and
Hmm.
nice, and
Yeah,
Spotify's just like fine.
yeah. Um, but like Spotify does have too much because y'all have music, you have podcasts, you have audiobooks, you have like, come on. Um,
Yeah.
but that's like the point of Apple Music. It's supposed to focus more on just music, and that's literally all it
Mhm.
does. Um, but Apple separates their services into different apps, so it's not in one.
Yeah.
So that can come nice, and sometimes like Spotify, one app for everything.
Hmm.
Um,
But
but yeah, that's it. But yeah,
so fun.
um, Spotify did go up in price though.
They did.
They
Didn't
went
we
up like two
compare it
dollars.
recently? That Spotify is more expensive.
Yeah, so I they went up in like $2, and which doesn't seem like a lot, but like Apple
It
Music is
adds
like
up.
it does, and not Apple Music is 9.99 a month, and Spotify now is like 10.99 or 11.99.
Mm.
Um, which I think it's 11.99 now I think about it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Um, which is because I remember like when I was younger, it used to be 9.99. Spotify
Yeah, it
and
was.
Apple used to have the same. Um,
Hmm.
but like I don't know, Spotify and Apple, I think they hate each other.
They probably do.
They don't like each other. They don't. Um, but yeah, I feel like the only thing like Spotify, I mean, I'll give Spotify 6, 7 out of 10. Um, because because like um the biggest flaw is the audio quality. They do too much.
Hmm.
And the app, and plus also Apple Music's more fluid and it's just smooth.
It
And
is smooth. Spotify's just very
Spotify's
blocky.
very, yeah, very, very blocky. But like, anybody listening, watching, if you have Spotify, no hate to you. Like
No, yeah, no.
you
I
have your
have.
own opinion. You have your own opinion. That's what we do on this podcast. You know, I mean, like on this podcast, we could just start talking junk about a celebrity. I mean, it's just whatever. Um, but if you have Apple Music, good for you. If you have Spotify, good for you.
Yep.
Um, I mean, at the end of the day, they both serve the same purpose. So,
Yeah, it's just playing music.
yeah, right.
That's
Now I
it.
can tell you in the car, there's no difference in audio quality.
No,
It's
it
in
is
the
more expensive.
headphones. It's the difference.
Car
So it's
speakers.
really, it's really not that. It's not that terrible. But like I used to despise Spotify.
I know
Ooh,
you did.
I used to
He used to like
despise.
preach to me how much he hated it. He's like, I hate it because of this. I hate it because of this. I hate it because of this. And now he's like, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. But I do remember you saying at some point you were like, "Yeah, I do wish I had Apple Music and blah blah
I
blah."
do because I like the clean white.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
just the
yeah,
black
yeah.
background.
I do. Yeah, Yeah, I do agree. And that's what I'm saying. Spotify does a lot more than I think they should. Like they have too much. Like they're real overcluttered. But it is nice though that Spotify has like a home page and Apple Music does too, but Apple Music doesn't like show you. Spotify has better recommendations, way better
Hmm.
recommendations. Um,
Also, Spotify, like your most listened to albums are on the front page. That's all I
mhm,
listen to. It's just those albums on the front.
right. And I do have playlists for each artist, so I do go to my library and like go through the playlist. But I'm gonna tell you, nothing beats that Spotify DJ for me. I I
Yeah.
turn on Spotify DJ. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Tucker? It's your DJ X. We have today we have some songs for you. Starting out with Sabrina Carpenter. Let's start rolling her stuff. It'll just start playing like Manchild or something. And I mean, it's nice. It's almost like a radio station.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
so
It's
yeah.
the acting one.
Um, have you seen the new Snow White, the film?
No.
Okay, so I know it's on Disney Plus. I
No.
haven't seen
Okay,
it
I gotta
either.
say one thing. The ending made me mad. I
Wait,
haven't
what
watched
happened at
it,
the ending?
but I skipped to the end because I wanted to see if Evil Queen falls off the cliff like she does in the original movie.
Uh-huh.
No, she doesn't. She gets like sucked into the magic mirror, and then the mirror breaks, and she like turns to dust.
No, that's ridiculous. No, no, no,
That's
no, no,
what I
no.
said. I watched it. I was like, that is the stupidest thing ever. She has to fall off the cliff like she does in the original.
Yeah, that like they
Okay.
just beat the whole purpose of Snow White.
Exactly.
And they
And
chose
then
the
they like
wrong,
it's also Snow White is the one that gets her, not the dwarves.
right. And really to be honest, they chose the wrong girl for
She
Snow
like
White.
comes back for vengeance.
Yeah.
Okay. Now maybe, but if they had done made her look differently, I might have felt different. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
she
yeah,
it would
yeah.
have been better if she didn't look the way she did. Like she looked like Lord Farquaad with her little
Yes.
hair.
Yeah, that and
It
they
looked
had the hair
ridiculous.
and her to be honest, I'm not making fun of that girl because I know she, she makes money and everything, but like her head is like kind of like
It
squished
is like
down, if
a
you get what I'm saying.
smaller, yeah.
Yeah, I remember everybody at school talking about that. They were making fun of that movie though. Now they did choose a
The
good actress
dwarves
for the.
were bad.
Oh yeah,
No, I don't agree with Evil Queen at all. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. I don't. There's a bunch of opinions for me on that movie. I just don't know. Like I haven't watched the whole thing. Really, what really got me though is it's more of a. There's more music. There's a lot more
Yeah.
songs and music, which is not bad. It's just that there's a lot more songs and music. But I'm just
To
ready
me,
for Wicked, y'all.
oh my gosh. I
Let's
cannot
roll that
wait.
out. Let's roll
I
that
love
in.
Wicked. I saw Wicked at at a theater. It was touring Broadway and it was so good. It was
Yeah,
like my
and
it was amazing.
I remember watching Wicked and literally it I didn't think it'd be that good.
No, I didn't either.
And it was good. And it was so good I bought the vinyl record for it.
Yeah. When we saw the stage production, I knew nothing about Wicked before we went and saw it. So I
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
really excited to go and watch something that I knew nothing about. And so like
Yeah.
really have it tell the story for me.
I want to go see one of them shows on Broadway in New York. Like
Oh, absolutely.
I really do. I
Yeah.
think I
We're
need
going to
to.
New York soon.
I
I
know
cannot wait. And we've been talking about what shows we want to see. Like
uh-huh.
we kind of toyed around with Jessica Gumstar, the new Broadway show. But we were like, nah, maybe not that because my little sister may be too young for that.
Yeah.
No, maybe we should see Hamilton again because we've already seen
Mhm.
Hamilton once.
Yeah.
Let's see on Broadway. And I
Mhm.
was like, well, maybe not. I said, well, let's see. How about we see The Great Gatsby?
Oh
So
my gosh.
I want to see The Great Gatsby so bad.
Hmm.
So I
Yeah.
might talk more to the family about that.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm leaning. Could see something new.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Instead of just seeing something
Because
that you've
everything that I've
seen.
seen, I've already seen.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean it would probably be 100 times better on Broadway, but it's just the
oh yeah.
fact that like,
And the guy who
you
plays
know,
the Great Gatsby right now, he's like really good on Broadway.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, you guys, I think this episode, it moved.
It did.
It
Yeah,
did
it
move.
was very good.
Because we were worried that we would run out of stuff to talk about. Um,
Yeah,
but what's funny is the whole time, like when we were trying to think of what to say, it was more like, yeah, yeah, all right, yeah,
I know.
yeah,
Here's other thing,
yeah. Um,
but
but like, yeah,
so
so.
thanks for
I think it went
watching.
good. I think it went really good. And oh, by the way, you subscribe, like, follow, add to your library, whatever. Turn on whatever notification you have for this podcast because if you want to hear more about that ice cream shop's
You're
business, you want to hear the scoop on that ice cream shop business, you
gonna
need
wanna,
to
you gotta
follow.
follow.
You need because that would it may not come up in the second episode, but soon it will be in this
It
season
will be.
the details and the secrets of the ice cream shop because
A
I will
lot
expose
happened in
them.
that little ice cream shop.
That yes, a lot happened. So thank you guys so much for listening or watching,
Yes.
whatever you're on. If you're on YouTube, have a good one. See you next time on Mic'd Up.